more than Peachy's Gaming. I'm your host, Mune. Last time, on Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, I had taken down Gilgamesh, a good rival. I stole all of the Genji equipment, and I started my fishing minigame. Did a few more hunts, and then I got the Mune, the legendary fishing rod. Alright, so if you're wondering where any of that stuff is, check out my last video. I also did a little bit of, prepping and so forth of bestiary, killing a few more enemies, trying to get certain things down. Right now I am trying to do a hunt in Giravegan, and surprisingly, I am an idiot trying to figure out exactly where this thing was. I ended up walking into the Great Crystal, and it was unintentional, so that was a problem. So let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, we're loading in. I am still in Giravegan hunting down this last enemy. I was wondering where Gate of Fire was. I figured out where it was after finally taking a look at my map. Like an idiot. Because I thought it was located in the Great Crystal. And I was actually mistaken. It's not in the Great Crystal, it is right before the Great Crystal. So that section where enemies start spawning again, that is where it's located. Alright, so we're back in Giravegan. So first things first, you'll notice that I am kind of kicking butt, taking aim, so alright. I'm not worried about any enemies here. Let's see. It's a long walk, that's why I don't like this place. And my characters target enemies that aren't always very close, and I know I can switch gambits, but I also want to dispatch them as quickly as possible. So having them walk from enemy to enemy, they're focusing on one enemy. Also looking for an N-type down here. I'm also leveling up at the same time. I'm still making up all that money that I need later on for the Turtle Shell Choker. Don't really need all of these items, though, these high ethers and so forth, at the moment. Some people might be like, well, eventually you'll need them. Well, yeah, I'll eventually need them, but that doesn't mean I need them right now. I know that when I go fight our final mark, I'm going to need every goddamn item I can get my hands onto. Because I remember fighting him in the normal version and needing everything I had. It got to the point where I had to run back to a save point just to replenish my MP. He gained some, health bars, but I wasn't concerned about that. Eventually I did these guys not on the original version. It was a long battle, and when I do that on the... Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Okay. When I do it this time, I'll try to prepare it a little bit better. I know when I played on PS2, it ended up taking me a few hours to fight him. Simply because he has just so much damn HP. Some people might be like, well, he's got a lot. Big whoop. Why did it take you so long? Well, because of the way I had everything set up. It's not fast or anything like that. I really do take my time making sure that my party lives and, sustainability over just raw damage. And to be honest, he's not an easy boss or mark. And you get kind of a shitty reward for beating it too, in my opinion. Because I believe that I should be able to get stuff from the Order of Ambrosia beforehand, because that's kind of important. Come on. Alright. So I'm on the water steps, and eventually I'll end in the Gate of Fire. That's what I was looking for, was the Gate of Fire. Now, whether or not this is actually going to work alright, I'm not really too sure. I'm not used to fighting this enemy. Again, I also do not have a ribbon. Something I wish I did have. I just haven't gotten around to getting it. Okay, so this enemy, I believe, is up here, hiding away in one of the deepest crevices of Gyrovagan. There it is. Okay, so I just wiped him off the map. That really did not take anything. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight, honestly. Alright, I'm out of here. Mark is dead, and it's kind of bad for how quickly that went, and how much trouble I went through looking for him. If you're wondering, like, what level I am and so forth so far, I am level 70. I am still in the process of leveling up my characters, getting everything ready. Wish there was a quicker way out of here. Wish that save crystal down here in Gyrovagan was a teleport crystal rather than just a regular save crystal. Alright, let's see. Got so much crap right now. I really need to start selling stuff because it's... I think I have way too much stuff right now. The problem is that I want to make sure I'm absolutely sure before I sell them that what they go for, and sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is figure out how you're spending your, selling your stuff and spending your money. Almost to the top of this one. Eventually I need to go back into the Great Crystal, but right now is not the time. I'll go in later, once I am done with my current hunts and my next hunts. Because that's a big thing, is where are the hunts? I feel like a monster going through here. We're going up. Love how the boxes line, and I just kind of knock them down a peg. Almost to the top. And you're noticing that I pretty much have this under control and autoed. Okay, I'm not going that way, I'm going up more. Eventually I need to also kill another enemy in this section, but they rarely spawn. It's the Entites. So, from here, I'm heading back out of Gyrovagan. Going to turn in my marks. I always forget if there's any marks in the Pharaohs. I'm hoping not, but... So, turning these in. Not for Omnisk, I believe it's called. Alright, turning in these marks. Alright. Let's see what kind of crazy things these marks can do. Let's see. Where is... Right. No, a sad story about beating everything. Assassin arrows. I'm pretty sure they're one-shot KO kind of things. Alright, let's go ahead and move up here. Turn in the other mark. I was taking down Fafnir. I feel like I got turned around. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this guy is right over here. Got Dark Shot and Scathe Moat. Cool. Alright, let's see. Where am I headed next? Clan Primer. To the hunts. Which one have I not turned in? Did I already turn in everything? Looks like I already turned in everything. Alright, awesome. Still Knight of the Round. That means I need to go back to Raminaster. Except more hunts, because I still have a few more left that I need to take care of. The ones that I can remember right off the top of my head are... is it King Behemoth, or maybe it's Behemoth King? Either way, it's something that is out here. Should be an elite mark, but I will check the board just in case. There might be more that I do not remember so well. I have started doing the Hunt Club stuff. That means I am also looking for rare game. And for me, I don't remember where all of the rare game are. I know where some of them are. And some of their spawning conditions. Some of them were kind of really, like, ridiculous. How to spawn. Alright, notice board. There's no new bills posted. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I ran out of all my bills. Or do I only have the hardest marks left over? Because I think I turned in everything else. I will go back to my primer in case I forgot. After I look in here. Because he should only have, like, maybe 5 marks tops. Okay, I already know how to get this beast to spawn and how to kill it. So this thing is gonna be one hell of it easy. Alright, I already know where that is and how to get there. So I know where the petitioner is, I know where the mark is, I know how to spawn the mark. You have to have a snowstorm right outside the gate of Girovagan. just gonna go ahead and go to the Giza Plains area. Before I even try to fight this mark, though, there's gonna be a few things I need to do ahead of time. So I just want to locate an old Dallin's place. Okay, I don't know who. Okay. Alright, so I'm accepting this hunt right now. Does not mean I'm actually going to go out there and take care of it quite yet. Because this thing, it can be a monster. So, what we're going to do to prepare ourselves for our hunts is we're going to figure out where we're going. So, there are a lot of other places to go in the game, and one of the key things that I'm actually going to look for is how to get to certain things. So we're going to go Esper hunting, as I would call it right now, and medallion hunting. Medallion hunting is a little crazy thing. Let's see if we can find the medallions. Okay, so for the quest for the medallions, there's the 3 medallion side quests that you must complete. Okay, there are all sorts of fragments around. I have already gotten, I believe, 1 or 2 of these fragments. Okay. Okay, so we're heading over to the the central fountain, sorry, which isn't very far away. It's actually kind of close, right to other places I've been. So we're looking for someone around here. Bloodstruck man. Cots. Okay, so okay, I need this little sounds of cartograph. Let's see if he has actually any maps. No, he does not. Okay. Okay, so who I'm looking for. Okay, I think I missed something. Let's go west. I need to go south. Okay. I forgot to talk to somebody. I think I missed talking to someone. So right now I'm looking for a character by the name of Philo. Probably down here at the end of... Sir? Yeah, that's her. Okay, so now I need to head back over to the south gate. Alright, now there should be a curious woman. Alright, so she asked for help, more or less. She can't remember. So we're gonna go ahead and head up this way. It's the first time I actually used this door. Mainly because I always like teleport everywhere. Did I really just... Never mind. I'm dumb. I've been here before. Okay. So this is the door I never use. To go to the Mithras Bazaar. Okay, so I am looking for a Bangla. Not too far. Alright, next. For this, you have to go all the way. I don't know why I went this way. I never walked this way. Oops. Dang it. Okay. I sometimes get caught in those corners going so fast. Okay, so we're going into the magic shop. Even though they said the sand sea. Alright. Okay, so now I'm done talking to him. And from here, I'm just returning back to Flowtown. So this is very specific, like talking to people, and I'm not sure if anybody would have actually found this without like some type of guide, because I think honestly having something this complex in the story is difficult without some type of guide. Alright, so my job here is to talk to Philo. Okay, so events will unfold. So I got a grimy fragment. Alright, so moving back to where we're going. I believe we have to move our butts back all the way to old Dallon's place. So this is a little weird situation. I already know where I'm going, which is nice. Did he just like disappear? Or did he walk out? Okay. Alright, so I gave him all the pieces and he walked away. So We're gonna try going to the next location. We're gonna teleport to the Silica Wood real quick. So you might be asking, why are you going all the way to the Silica Wood to go where you need to go next? Well, I need to go in a particular way, that way I don't waste a whole lot of time. So we're heading out to the Nebrious Deadlands to talk to another individual about the medallion. I'm not really too worried about anything else in my way, just gonna kill it. Alright. Hopefully I'm strong enough to take down everything that I encounter without much of an issue. Oops, I always get confused on this curve. It's a teleport crystal, but it's not. So alright, so they said, let's go, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So we're almost to the destination. Okay, that's not the way I wanted to go. I can tell right away just by looking at where I'm at. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill it real quick. Aw, didn't drop anything. Alright. Get to head up this way off the map. In case you were wondering where I went. Just kind of walked off. I've already been up here before for my roll-on hunt. I'm not too incredibly worried about anything dangerous up here. I've fought tons of skeletons. Alright, so when I go up here, there will probably be tons of skeletons as usual. I came prepared this time. A lot of skeletons. So you have to be strong enough to be able to take down the mark and skeletons. Okay, so I walk up to this. I didn't press any buttons, it just activated when I ran up there. Slay Humbaba, Fury, and Chaos. Restore silence to this Necra Hall. Nabudis is become. Yay! Okay, so there's nothing else here, except for if you really want to fight more skeletons. Which I'm just going to go ahead and fight more skeletons. Why not? You know, actually I don't really want to fight skeletons forever. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave this place. There's plenty of crap that I can do other than fight skeletons. I don't know what else I killed, but yeah, whatever. So I'm ready for that whenever I go off and do it. Alright. Let's go ahead and go over here. So I'm not that far from the Necro Hall, honestly, but I'm not ready to go in yet. So, first things first, I'm going to get Exodus, because Exodus is a little bit higher on my priority list. I feel like it's a little bit easier. And I'm not really too concerned about everything else. So, I think I'm a high enough level to take down Exodus. Alright, so So I'm going to go ahead and take the northeastern exit for this one. Because yes, I am actually trying to do something. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just kind of breezing through. Okay, I don't understand why I had to take a chocobo up here. So this seems a little weird that it would ask me to do this, so... I mean, how else would I get down? Oh. Alright, so I can go ahead and jump off this and grab this treasure chest. Awesome. We're getting all the way up here. Not very good treasure. Yeah. Alright, so we are down here. Hey, look, another turtle shell choker. I need another one. So here is another shrine of West Wind. Touch this. Which will give me a shortcut down. Or I can actually knock this back down. Alright, so we're back down to the save crystal. Alright, so we have to activate the northwest shrine. Oops. See where I'm going. Is the northwest? No. Oh, I know where I'm going. It goes out. Okay. I guess. There it is. That's northeast wind. When we're northwest wind. Northwest wind. Just the shrine. Alright, so next, I believe you just have to walk back up this way. Okay, because of the way that Exodus works, I believe you cannot use any magic. So, let's see what happens. I just want to make sure. Oh, I can't use items, never mind. I'm fine. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take out Ash. We're going to go ahead and put a Gambit on Fran for any to be bubbled. And we're going to go ahead and select Vaughn for decoy. That's basically what she was doing. Nothing all that special. And then we're also going to select for any attack, I guess. That way she's still actually doing something. Gotta leave her gem. Alright, awesome. So I can't use any items. I was just kind of curious on how much damage that would do. Not much. Yeah, so Exodus is not a very hard boss by any means. The reason why I chose... Wow. That did a number. Okay, so now he's immune to physicals. We're gonna go ahead and switch her over real quick. Let's try some Thundara. Okay, so he's kind of immune to damage right now for whatever reason. Okay, this could hurt a little. Skate still kind of hurts a little bit, and I'm not too worried about the minuscule amount of damage that this enemy is doing. I'm still trying to hit it. Fran is doing all the damage, actually. Okay, so we got a lot of money. And again, I didn't do anything special. I'm still wearing cat-eared hoods. Trying to get all that money for that turtle shell choker. Saving it up for the big bad. Yeah, it's Matt. Ash back in. So you'll notice right away that I'm looking around for any type of treasure or the light up here, and there's nothing up here. It's kind of disappointing. But this does complete this map. And hidden goodies, I guess you would call it. Keep on hoping that one of these days, I just find something cool. In the original version, this wasn't a bad area to get a treasure chest down here, but at the same time, it's just like, well, it wasn't always that great. So, took down Exodus. Let's see where he's at on our board. Alright, so we have 3 different spots. That's where they put him, and him, and him. Let's see if there's actually any good use for any of them. Well, I could get a little bit more HP for my Bushi if I needed to, or I can learn Stamp. Where did they put the last one? This one. I do not see it. So, eventually I'm guessing one's going to go right here, and it's going to let me get to the magic floor. Or over here to get me to Brawler, which I don't really need Brawler. Alright, let's take a look at Balthier. Balthier. So he has one for heavy armor. I can go all the way over to mirror. I could get my hands onto some bombs. That doesn't do me any good. Get, looks like hand bombs? That's always so weird, getting a hand bombs. Could get Esena. Ooh, and cleanse. Some heavy armor for Fran from Exodus. And I can also get Firaga, Blizzaga, and Sleepga if I use Kuchelen. Let's take a look at this guy. Shades of Black. Just kind of taking a look around. Some Battle Lord for that one. That's it for that one. Wow. Shades of Black. Some more HP. Some guns. Exodus gets me a stamp. Nothing all that great. Alright, let's take a look. And get Wither from Coachlin. Just kind of taking a look. Nothing really else. All of them were like not connected to stuff, so I'm not too worried about those. Okay, we already knew that it could get me to Raise and Cura. But can I get to anything else? Man. She has the least compatibility with these guys. Wow. This has got to be like the shittiest like setup. Alright. Pinello under White Mage can get nothing. So I got everything on this side. Let's see. Potion Lore 3. What a joke. That and Traveler. Yeah, Potion Lure and Traveler. That's it. That's nothing. So, yeah. So she doesn't gain anything really from any of these guys, which is kind of disappointing. But I did see a lot of potential with a lot of characters getting some good stuff. Exodus, if I'm going to take a look at Exodus, I wanted to figure out who would benefit the best. I don't think Exodus would benefit Balthier at all. You'd be able to wear some heavy armor, but that's about it. Some platinum helms. Which I'm not too worried about that. When it came to Fran, Exodus took her to heavy armor. That could be a little bit better. I feel like she benefits probably the most from a lot of these things. Let me double check her archer side though. I feel like she definitely benefits from Shemahai. I believe I said that right. Because you get Esena and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and double check to see if anybody else thinks this Shema's Wada. I'm just kind of looking around for Shema's. Yeah, he gets guns. I'm just like, yeah, that's not going to work. And that's Exodus, and that's, yeah. she doesn't benefit at all, if I remember correctly, from either one. So going back to Fran, I believe Fran would benefit the best from having this guy. Simply because she would get Esuna, and she would get some other beneficial things, like some heavy armor. Likewise, going back to the machinist board. I was looking around, I thought somebody had some skills that they could learn that were the protective spells. Maybe I missed them. Here they are. No, that's Sleep Guy. There's a lot of boards here, and that's what makes this so confusing. Thought it was him. Wait a second. Okay. I was sure that somebody had. Okay, so since I got this heavy armor, I don't even have to get this other thing. Alright, so I have an alarm set, so I'm gonna actually get up and go take care of something. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, so stay tuned when I come back. Alright, I have returned. So, at this point, I was looking at a few things as to who should have which Esper. So, taking a look at Cuchulainn. Cuchulainn does not provide anything for Archer as far as I know. Yep, nothing for Archer, but for the Red Battle Mage it does. Provides Shades of Black for the Foebreaker. And this is what I was looking for. Protect Ga and Shelga for the Shikari, which could eventually lead to Guild Toss, which I really doubt that it will. But this could be a really good skill. Let's go ahead and see what else we got for Cuchulainn. Looking around. There he is. Nothing there. I don't think he provides anything at all for this class. Oh, it gives me Wither. Okay, so Wither, not so much of a big deal. Cuchulainn doesn't offer anything for the White Mage. And looking around, that's Exodus. Oh, here he is, right here. So nothing for the Monk. For the Knight, gives more battle lore, so you're dealing more damage more quickly, which could be useful, but also could not be useful, depending on how you use it. For the Bushi, provides Stamp. For the Black Mage, nothing. For the Machinist, because I already have it unlocked, nothing. So, it's a toss-up between getting the God spells for the Red Battle Mage, or the Protect Shelga for the Foebreaker Shikari. So here's the thing that gets me going though. I don't have charge, as far as I know. Let me double check. I revive. Checking my things. Does he actually have charge though? Suppose. Set and scene. Make sure that's infused. Yeah. Traveler. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't even have any way to regain MP other than ethers. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the logical explanation, which is offensive magic. Now you might be asking, why would you do something like that? They clearly have great use for the Guz spells, the Protect and Shelga. I just don't see it. It's not gonna work. He has absolutely no magic abilities to kind of do anything else. So I'm going to say probably not a good choice. And let's take a look at his HP. Yeah, he's got decent HP. He's got everything else that's fine. So he doesn't really need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these Farga and Thundaga and Blizzaga because I think that's a little bit better use of my time. Alright, we should probably figure out who's going to take Exodus. Well, definitely not this character because they don't benefit at all from Exodus. Let's see, Exodus gives this character Stamp. Other than that, I gotta find the thing. I don't think it gives anything, so it's way over here. Let's see, next character, do they benefit from Exodus? That's a negative there. So, Exodus, 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 Exodus. Nothing. Does this character benefit from Exodus? Nope, not there. And not there. Does this character benefit from Exodus? I'll find the damn thing. Yes. Benefits with HP. So Vaughn is winning this race, even though he doesn't really need HP. Toggling his board. Goes to armor, so Balthier might get it. I think I already looked at her board, but I don't think she benefits from it whatsoever. So yeah, the only two people who actually benefit are really the knight, I believe. Not the knight, the bushy for the HP, and the black mage, which gives you heavy armor. Platinum armor, to be precise. Which could be useful, I guess. Let me double check to see if platinum armor is actually better for Balthier. Because I don't think it is. That's my biggest concern there. Diamond armor. It's lower defense. Diamond helmet. I don't have one. I don't. Okay. So you gotta think about that before you like buy licenses. Like, is it actually worth my time to get this? Oh, sorry, platinum armor. My bad. Had the wrong armor in mind. Platinum. Do I own any platinum armor? I do not. So that one's a tough one. Natural HP versus some better armor. I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna hold off on giving anybody Exodus. Let's take a look at Zelera real quick. Negative. Negative. Alright. Negative. I don't know what the hell this thing is. Negative. Zelera. That's a negative. Oops. And a negative. That's Exodus. So I'm going to wait on that. Negative. Could be useful. I'm going to say negative on this simply because she doesn't really use ethers. Negative. That's a negative there. That is probably negative. Okay, so the one that probably got my attention the most was her. Because she can actually have ether lore, and when I finally do fight, frickin', yeah, it's Matt. I don't know if I'm going to need ethers. We'll see. Otherwise, it's just natural HP that I'm really concerned about. He's got a lot of HP already, but a little bit more could not hurt. He doesn't have an Esper yet. That's my biggest concern. He doesn't have an Esper yet. I might hold off for right now, assigning any more Espers, simply because it gets a little bit confusing really quickly. So I have gotten that done. There are other things that I need to remember to do. There's tons of Espers in this game. So I got my hands onto this one. I'm trying to remember where they all are. So I already got my hands on Bellius, Zelera. I know where Zeromus is. I don't remember if I have Hashmal. Just got Exodus. I already have Kuchulain. I have Shemazai. And Amordrek. So I'm missing, and I already got Mattias. I don't remember if I have Famfrit. And I don't think I have Hashmal. And I know I do not have Zeromus. Which I know where Zeromus is. But let's take a quick look to see if it can tell me where the heck they are right now. Okay, so Famfrit, I don't think is obtainable. Because if it is, I do not know how to get it to it. Let me double check real quick, because Famfrit's one of those enemies or Espers that you could try to get, and okay. Okay, and if I don't have Famfrit, it means I'm not part of the story for it. Hashmal is found in Pharaohs. And I'm trying to see exactly how to... Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Zeromus because Key is very challenging. Well, kind of challenging. Depends on your party. So, I have to go all the way up here. I have to talk to each of the acolytes. One of them will give me a stone to take down him. Kind of looking around. I don't see any other acolytes. Here he is. Stone of the Condemner. Okay, so this will enable me to go fight him. And then, rather than walking across the Paramina Rift, I'll just teleport to the Still Shrine. Because that's where it actually takes place. So, to Still Shrine. Alright, this is a very specific boss. You can't use any magic on him. So like Exodus, you have an entire basis of what you would normally do being cut off. I'm just going to walk through here and kill everything that I see. I'm going to kill these guys because they're here. Alright, so before going in, best be prepared. Since you can't use any magic, I'm going to suggest that you form your party accordingly. So first off, I'm going to switch a few gambits real quick. We're going to turn some shell on. Next, let's see, they're all taken care of. Gonna bring Bosch in. Bosch doesn't have anything. Okay. You're gonna want to take physical attackers, people who actually have pretty good physical power. So I'm gonna suggest I don't know if you necessarily want to bring Balthier in. I'm going to go ahead and move Balthier out because he's still kind of weak, and I'm going to bring Pinello back in. The reason why I choose Pinello is because Pinello has the ability to kind of be badass. And it's pretty sad when I say most of my casters are pretty strong. Alright, so I'm gonna optimize him for this. So we have a fully powerful other characters. Okay. I'm not putting the Treaty Blade on him. Alright, so we have the Whale Whisker for my main weapon. So 108. Morningstar for him, and a Mune for him. You have to adjust your gambits as needed. Since I know I can't use magic, so I'm gonna just turn off all my magic stuff. It's not gonna work. Simple as that. He doesn't have anything other than stuff like that, so he is, by technicality, the weakest one in the party, so we're going to go ahead and set him for LA HP below 70%, high potion. I'm going to have him set to LA any, Phoenix down. Since his magic stuff doesn't work, that sucks. We're gonna actually switch this. We're gonna just go ahead and have him go nuts with this. Actually, he's not gonna really do anything else other than kind of kick some butt. Just in case that ever happens. One other thing you might want to consider is ally any. I'm looking at this. I don't know why I selected that. Ally any. Make sure you're using your items properly here. Make sure you have Chronos here just in case, because they do like to pull that crap. And then ally any. Let's see, where is it? We don't really need any of this crap. Let's see. Do I have one for eye drops? No, I do not. Okay. Eye drops, most definitely. That will be a big issue. Next, you also want to make sure that you have your attack on. I choose a variety of different things. I have highest max HP, lowest HP, and so forth. So this will get a little wild. Actually, we'll just set this to ally any, because I don't want any mistakes happening. Actually, I don't know why I put high potion. Why don't we stick with the potions? I never use X potions at all. And we're gonna say less than 50%. Alright. Alright, go ahead and go in. Use the stone of the condemner. Alright. We're going in. Now, Redis is ready to go. So Zeromus is just kinda chilling up there on the ceiling. I'd almost say he kind of reminds me of a bat, but he has a giant claw. Kind of reminds me more of a crab a little bit. Okay, since I already know kind of what to anticipate to have here, I'm going to deal with Zeromus. Okay, it goes fast. Again, let's get off of him. I kind of came in here a little bit slow. And he's down. I'm way more powerful than him. Okay, I don't know how many aspirates I'm up to. I think I have maybe, and I'm saying maybe 8. Since I kind of knew what I was doing before I walked in, it was a lot easier. Plus I also have Redis. Okay, so we have this really large room. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch some gambits real quick. We're gonna turn this back off because he doesn't need to be. We're gonna turn that back off. We're gonna say Pinello again. And Pinello. And turn that off. And Pinello can have our stuff back on. Move my party around again. Okay, so let's take a quick look at this map. You'll notice really quickly that there is like nothing here at all. There's way in, there's way out. That's all there is. So we're just gonna go ahead and walk back out the way we came. Double check this room real quick. Nothing in here, so we're out of here. Touching the device. I'm just gonna go in here and kill the Dark Mare because I am here, and I still need to kill this thing enough times. Alright, that did the trick. And we're out of here. Eventually I'll come back and kill it again, but not right now. Alright, so we've gotten Ceramus. A few of the other Espers are in our next area. So we're on top of our side quest, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the Pharaohs for a little while. Because we need to get another Esper. So we don't have a map in here yet, so we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a map. So this place is a little confusing. We just got in here, the Pharaohs. Okay, a lot of weird sounds going on. Okay, so we got treasure for a minute. What the heck is going on? Okay, so I have explanation points going over my head for some reason. Okay, squirt a high potion. Yay! Alright, we're on floor 1, which kind of sucks. This place is huge. There's plenty of... God damn it. Okay. So when you kill enemies, they drop stuff. I kind of forgot about it. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this enemy right here. So you have to be kind of quick on this one. Oh, these guys look interesting. Come on. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. I should not have to go around collecting things like this. Like, man, this is annoying. I don't know how to get back there. There's the map. I was wondering what it was. Okay, this place is pretty big, just heads up. And all these chimeras seem to have faith on. I don't understand why, but... This slows down the entire, like, going through an area considerably because I have to stop and grab these things because they'll disappear after a moment. So this is the one part of the game that maybe the developers didn't really think about being in speeding up, is that this is timed. my god. Okay, I cannot get it. Okay, Gambit sucks sometimes too. No. Alright, I'm about ready to just start killing everything and not caring to pick up stuff. Really? Yeah, remedy. Yeah, so nothing over here. Okay, so I have a bunch of black orbs. It seems to have a remedy. Well, now I'm not too worried about getting the item. Nobody gonna cure my poison? Gee. That was annoying. It's probably alright, so don't really care about the treasure. Alright. Alright, so I went around this entire thing. Here's one. Alright, so we have another thing. Okay, I do not know where all these things are. Based off of my predictions, I just have to walk around a little bit. Okay, I know where I'm going. This way there should be one more altar. Here it is. Black orb. Okay, so first ascent has been dealt with. Okay, hold up. Nothing's wrong here. Trying to siphon our own magic away. That's not right. Alright, so we managed to take care of the first ascent. Okay. Tower Rock by Even Dying, then Bound Path, which you cannot walk, for those of the world below. Okay. So... oh, I went the wrong way? Damn it. I'll still grab it. Forgot about this. I hate this place so much. I'll just point that out right now. So it says I'm still in this place. There are two directions to go, up or down. I'm gonna go down first. Get some going up. Unless there's a reason why I went down. So weird. Right or left? Okay, guess I'm going right. I think this is the boss. I thought so. One of those. Let's see if I'm on. Ancient turtle fight. Okay, you can go ahead and fight. Need the damage, right? See if we can. Let's see if I remember turtles. What I thought. That lasted way too long. Okay, so still a weird area where this actually occurred. So we're going back to where we were, I think, and then I can use the elevator. Goddamn plates. Alright, so we made it out. How the hell do I even get up to the next floor? Okay, so I've broken the seal. I think this is the elevator. Think about it. Yeah, okay, so you just kind of move up. Honestly, that's a cool system. colors are kind of interesting, mainly because they emphasize killing enemies to advance.
Alright, that's always double checking. I was like, wait. There it is. I really go up these things super fast. think I figured out how this puzzle works very quickly. Unless there's only just enough to... Nope. Alright. Huh. So they're not active? So how are you supposed to get the treasures? Huh, interesting. Uh-oh. That's my alarm again.
So, I'm going to be back here in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned for updates on me playing. Alright, I am back. So, we are continuing our ascent in Varus. We walked a little bit up some of these stairs. I was like, oh yeah, you know, there's this other walkway. If I only had a little bit more, you know, enemies to kill, I could open it up. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. The enemies turn to stone. They don't actually allow you to open up any more walkways. So, to me, it's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to come back to some of these things. It's always a good idea to be aware of your surroundings. Don't see any treasures or anything else. Let's take a look. Do I want to go in here? Yes, I do. Some more of these things. Unlock the bridge. It is a long, long, long path. Okay. Make sure you don't skip over anything that's important. I'm just speeding through it. The first part of this place was a pain in the butt. Again, I have no idea which way I'm going, so I'm just gonna assume that I need to go in here to kill something. Okay, so they say Nova King. I'm just like, the what? Okay, so there's nothing really in here other than that one. So I guess I'm going around. No choice. And last piece for this. Oh, wait. Oh. That was a real monster. That was sad. So, that monster was kind of a big deal, but I'll live. Yeah, I'm not liking these things. Wish they have these words of advice or whatever you might call them. Transcriptions to do not bode well with me. Alright, so we're out here finally. I can walk around the entire thing, which I will. Just to see if there's actually any like mechanics I have to worry about. Well, I do not see anything. But just because I don't see anything doesn't mean that there isn't anything. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map. So, this is the way I came. That means that's the way I need to go. See what it has to say. Is it still going? Yeah. Real nice.
Okay, so in a few directions I can go, and a few directions I shouldn't go. So I'm just gonna go back this way real quick. Nothing's in there. Is there anything back here? Nope, nothing over here. Anything over here other than the stairs? Not really. So we're going to, I think, the next floor. Alright, so we are close to the end of this. This is pretty straightforward. So, and I do mean pretty straightforward. There isn't any more linearity than this. We do have a treasure. Black mask. And a reflect gummo. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open up this door. Read the instruction. Open the door. There's going to be another one of those sequences where I have to figure out where to go. Okay. So this looks a lot like where I've already been. I think we're going to have to fight another boss. It looks like a giant floating fish. Alright. Let's see if we got a Jensen scale. Hooray! Alright, super fast kill. I knew exactly what I was doing. Might be a little bit overpowered for the pharaohs, at least this part of it. Alright, moving in to back where we were. So all I did was walk through the door. Again, always be aware of your surroundings. About how this is pedestal kind of area. Open the door. No treasures on this side. Gee, thanks game, lots of votes of confidence. Maybe I think the treasure should have been on the other side. Honestly. Okay, here is pedestal. I'm going to walk around this because that's what I do. Just seeing if there's actually another gimmick to it. There is the elevator. I walked around the entire thing. Wow, that was quick. I thought it would take me at least a little bit longer. The next potion. Yay. Didn't do anything. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit the waves down. Hopefully we have a teleport crystal when we get to the next floor, because I love how it showed that there was a treasure chest over there. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Reach up diamond wall. Okay. This place is huge. I'm actually going to go back down there and I'm going to show you. I wonder how far down it will put me. Okay. So this is back at the very entrance of this place. Where the hell did it put me? God damn it. Okay, so it put me back at the... God damn it. So it put me all the way back down to... What the hell? Okay. All the way down here. Which is advice. I'm just gonna go back down to the first floor. But that's where it's gonna take me. And I think I can use the elevator to get to the second ascent. Let me double check. How I can't use the stairs. Okay, so this is kind of annoying that you have to kind of go up and down these stairs, so I'm just going to take the waystone. It's ridiculous. I thought I could go all the way up to the second ascent and then reach my... Alright, I'm just gonna fly through this then. Demon shield. And the elevator does not work. Okay. Let's block here. But here's the thing, these things open up again, and I don't know if it has to reveal the bridge again. Okay, these ones aren't alive, okay. Not alive. Alright, here we go. Alright, not finding anything. I heard a beep. So we got one. I'm not getting it. Running all the way back down here, just to kill like an enemy or two down here. Alright, all the way down to the bottom, now all the way back to the top. Wow, things I do to try to get to new things. Two. How more do I need? Just based off of what I saw. Probably like one more. Not so bad. Go back down here. Let's take a look at something. I'm on the 30th floor, 31st floor, there's nothing here. Maybe I just have to stay away far enough, I don't know. Almost. I don't even know what's over there. I'm gonna guess probably treasure of some kind. Yeah, there's no red ones, which kind of was a pain in the butt. I want to cross this damn bridge. I wonder what will happen if I go to the next floor and then come back. Will my platform still be the same? My platform is still the same. Brings up the other question. How many zones away can I go? So I'm up here. Where to go? Gun gear. Oh, the spear. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, this is ridiculous having to go through this. So that should be plenty. Alright, going back down. I fucking hate this place. Back down the stairs, blah, blah, blah. This should be completed, and this one should be completed, thank God. Holy. Alright. Getting somewhere. Next, going down. way back down here where this other path was. Are you kidding me? We still only have one? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Not finding any more of them. I'm a little bit concerned, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn back around. So many of these things. Right now, as it sits, I only have one. And I think I've done more than enough to get this going. Okay, I killed 2 of them. I'm going to go down, I'm going to take a look, and if none of them are there, I'm just going to say, well, nothing on this floor goes for the bottom floors. One more. It has been working, okay. One more. So annoying. Trigger hunting in here is freaking really annoying. Cup. Finally. Hopefully that's enough of them. I'm so sick of freaking running up and down these stairs. Fucking hell. Okay, I worked my ass off for that treasure. I was hoping it was something a little bit more interesting, but not, so we're going straight up. Almost. So, quickly moving up this place, man, it's taken me, in my opinion, pretty much forever. Go ahead and put these gloves on. Let me flip them. Okay. Let's open that up real quick. So, anybody not familiar with what I was doing should be aware that that enemy can drop a ribbon, but, or you can steal one. Quickly going through these areas. I hate the Pharaoh so much. I hate this place. Going to the second ascent. Oh my god.
So, again, this place is kind of a puzzle. Oh, run by. That beeped at me. Okay. That was a little weird. Oh, I can't use any items. Interesting. Seriously, who would make a place like this? That was something important. Hate this. As you can kind of see, I'm just kind of moving through this. I don't really know where I'm going at this point, mainly because the Pharos is so big.
can't I move? What was that? Cannot be opened from this side. Okay. Some arrows. Just time to take a look real quick which way I want to go. I'll go in this room real quick. Just see if there's any treasures. There's something in the corner. Some gil. Not really worried about anything else in here. Dangerous or otherwise. Okay. So I'm just gonna quickly walk this way. That way I can open up the door. This seems kind of funny trying to angle myself to attack through a wall. No. Another false wall? No. Maybe it's done. I don't fight an Avenger. Yeah, we got a battle trophy. Alright. That was not expected at all.
like no other in fast forward mode. Not my intention. I still can't use items, which kind of sucks. I also feel like I'm running around in circles. Well, on the plus side, there is a save point. But I feel like I'm missing a lot if I just jump up to the next floor. So I'm going to look around a little bit. That's all there is. Wow. How very bland. Okay, I must be coming up to the end of this area. Let's see what we got for treasures. Masa. And he's talking about. Okay. I'm just gonna open the door. I don't really care. Hey, look, a creature that kind of reminds me of a behemoth, but it's not a behemoth. And he's gone. They just vanish. The other thing I noticed is that there was treasure in here. I'm not sure if that's in the room or if it's just in the illusion. So, heads up to anybody who's kind of wondering. I'm checking the room. There is nothing in the room. So, just a heads up, if you're in that battle, there's an item in there. Now, what that item is, I have no idea. Do I have box on this character? I do not. Going in. Alright.
Interesting. Wonder what this one is. Is this Technics, maybe? Can there only be one at a time? Is that what this is? Okay. What? What did that say? Okay. Yeah, I didn't like that one. That one's like, oh yeah, attack. Running through this without items is fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay, that's there. Where the hell am I going? Okay. So I am on floor 66. And there is literally nothing here other than going backwards. And right now, I'm not looking too forward to going backwards. Because that's what it seems like, unless I have to switch it, and then... That's what happens when this goes up, and... Do I get to proceed? Is that what happens here? So I'm not impeded by anything, but I also don't get anything. I don't get it. So now I'm going down the damn thing, which is equally annoying. I feel like having difficulty with the bonds of truth because, honestly, let's take a look. Oh, sorry.
feel like I'm really going the wrong way here. I'm just kind of taking a quick look at the Pharaohs. Alright, so kind of taking a quick look at the ascent. Okay. So that's what happened. Alright, so you might laugh at me about this, but oh gee. I'm not going quite yet, but I need to go soon-ish. So I'm going to try to make it up to the third ascent real quick. So we took down Fenrir. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call this back because I feel like I didn't mean to actually do this. Alright, the door is locked and the elevator is active. Finally. Time to go up to the 67th floor. Alright, so we reached the third ascent. Take a quick look at it. We do not have a map. There is, of course, the waystone. Just a heads up. Use this waystone, it will take you back down to the bottom, which is a kind of a pain in the ass.
have to walk your ass back up it entirely. So let's take a look at our license boards. See where it selected to put Zeromus on all the boards. Zeromus increases my magic potency for Vaughn, or if I looked at it correctly, nothing at all. Zeromus on his board, on Balthier's board, will get me to another hand bomb, or to some heavy armor. Not really looking forward to that one. Over here gets me over to channeling, and on the archer board it doesn't do anything for me. On the Shikari board, looking for it, nothing. And on the Foe Breaker board, nothing to make note of. Alright, on the Time Battle Mage, I can get to Addle and Shear, which are both pretty good skills, considering I do have a few other skills that will be useful. I think she already has Wither, so that's what I was looking for. So does she have Wither? I think she does, but I will have to double check on that one. It might be in her other job. Okay, so anyway, Addle and Shear. For Ulan, nothing. For the monk can get to Sight Unseen, and the white mage can get to nothing important. So, not a whole lot of choices. I mean, the heavy armor does make a hell of a difference for the black mage, and I get hand bombs, but with my red battle mage I can get reduced MP cost, which this could be saving grace or it could not be. It depends on how it's used. We'll have to wait and see what I can do. Again, this is all preparation for the big Y. So again, we're all wearing cat-eared hoods. That actually looks a lot better, but still a little bit worried about equipping them stuff, mainly because it just is so much. So we have made a hell of a difference. We made it up the entire first ascent. We didn't fully explore all of the areas. I will be getting to that again when I am going more into depth with this area. But right now I'm just trying to get through it, as I would put it, through a good portion of it, because I need more of the espers that are found in here, and eventually I need to go back and deal with some other things, like getting the rest of the espers outside of here, as well as finishing up my hunts. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright, and thank you so much for watching. This has been More Than Peaches Gaming, and I've been your host, Mune. Catch me next time when I continue my ascent through the Pharaohs.